Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. On today's video for you internet sleuthers and online gooners, today we'll be talking about little Tay and her attempt at suing a YouTuber. Discord and Roblox are protecting PDF files, and the US government is getting involved. Like, comment, and subscribe. But let's talk about little Tay real quick. If you don't know, long story short, she became famous about 7 to 8 years ago, doing this, oh, I got more money than you bit. She was very much like influenced by her parents, by her other people around her to promote herself. Very much coached and coerced as a child to do this, but at the same time, she's grown up now, so maybe you could. Oh, that's the problem. I see why. Oh, it gets even worse. Like, what is wrong with today's society that you gotta drop an OF the literal minute you turn 18? That is insane. What makes it worse is you didn't even give life a chance. You couldn't even get a job for how much is it? For $20! You know what you can get for $20? Actually, a large pizza from Domino's and a drink. Actually, it's pretty good for a weekend. Shit, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Or gas money. You can go somewhere for $20. You can go to McDonald's for an entire week if you know how to budget properly. Because I'm a fat piece of shit and I like to eat fast food. But to spend $20 on a 5 out of 10 app. Least she's mid as hell. I don't get why people are paying for these women's OFs. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, porn is free. It is literally free. You can select a category, but these simps and these delusional men, or it could be women, I don't discriminate. Believe me, I don't. But to pay $20 to see content you can get for free. No, just no, man. What makes it worse is this. You got to think about it like this. She drops the link the moment she turns 18. The worst part about it is that she could have taken those photos when she's 17. Now, I don't know the legality behind it. I truly don't. Which, there's an audience for her. Because, let's be real. A lot of people that were buying the OF are a lot of, people with fedoras, like to play Roblox and go on Discord chats, and let's just say their best friend is probably 13. And that's a joke before she takes legal action against me, which, back on track, she's going to potentially go into a lawsuit with this YouTuber named Maury, because apparently he's the only one getting caught astray for him making a video about her OF and all that. It's just weird scumbag behavior. And personally, if you're suing someone because of what you done online and like potentially being like, oh, you're making content that's illegal, you're misrepresenting it, just shut the fuck up. Because here's the screenshot. If you want to take a look at it. Hi, your video contains false defamatory claims. What defamatory claims about you having an OF and you promoting it and you having news outlets cover it? What's defamatory about that? You have 24 hours to delete it, face legal action. What legal action can you face against someone who's not even a private figure? You are a public figure who has no middle ground to stand on. You literally created content to sell online that's public. It's literally public, and people are just covering it. You have news outlets covering it. Like I said, you have the First Amendment. You can say whatever you want, but don't be aware of the consequences. But, if I were to say something anti-Semitic on Twitch, I get praise and approval and be banned for a week, right? But aside from the point, fair use doesn't protect defamation, false claims, or using someone's likeness or mislead, harass, or profit. I mean, he's not misleading you. You literally promoting this, and not to mention multiple news outlets are literally saying the exact same thing he's saying. He's just quoting it and using it in his video, properly, because it's an online source that you can use fairly. It's literally the definition of fair use. Like, you're stupid. Not to mention, he's not even saying lies. He's literally covering everything that you're saying on Twitter. Like, here's a screenshot. You literally promoting it. Now I'll post one more screenshot up here. Go watch out his whole video because he goes in better context than I can. But if you really want to think about it, it's funny because she's upset about this, but at the same time, her OF has bad publicity, and her bad publicity has been happening for years because of her, coming up being like, oh, I got hella money. Oh, I'm better than you, bitch. It took 4-7 years for me to get better than you, bitch. But at the same time, you're asking men online to pay for your shit. While at the same time, you're asking these men to continue to pay for your stuff, making fun of these men. But at the same time, I don't feel bad for the simps. I don't feel bad for people who pay OnlyFans. Like, that's on you. That's on you for paying that. You can get porn is literally free. You can go get that somewhere else. You can pay an artist to support them. Hentai all the way, baby. Let's get it. I'm gonna be 100%, man. You gotta love it. Anywho, we're gonna get back into Roblox real quick. As you see on my screen right here, Roblox is facing some real scrutiny because people are protesting in game. They're asking, "Hey, free Schlep." For those of you who don't know, Schlep came under fire because he actually outed predators on Roblox. Wow, yeah, he outed PDF files. He actually did some pred catches with Gideon, with Skeeter Gene. He actually did good work. He did God's work actually, because protecting children from these horrible, disgusting people is literally a beautiful thing that you can do. It's astounding that he's actually facing legal trouble and legal lawsuits because of it. There are people, actually calling them out and actually saying, hey, there's actual predators and stuff on your game that people have been made aware of and other people have been exposing, and you've yet to do anything about it. But instead, you're going after the person that is protecting or at least attempting to make a very big difference, because he's made arrests with Gideon regarding these PDFs, regarding these disgusting human beings, on the platform. And he's doing good work, but instead of banning the games that are actually getting these kids vulnerable to a vulnerable position that you are aware of, that these games are disgusting, you instead ban the games that are supporting him, that are actually promoting his good work, that are actually being a good change for your platform. All right, gotcha. Not to mention the fact that Discord did the exact same thing to Ruben Sim regarding his bot on catching the people that are promoting this game, catching the account IDs for it. And they're not doing anything about it. They're actually telling him, hey, remove the bot, get rid of it, or we're going to take legal action against you. Which there is some good news. Qatar has recently banned Roblox. Like the screenshot I just shared with you recently, there is potentially good news for Schlep with the US government. Potentially, and this is potentially, and I hope, cracking down on this Roblox threat and this Discord threat. So, hope you had a good day. I know I did. Sorry for the depressing news. It was a little bit upsetting, but yeah, stay tuned. And don't forget, smoke crack and have fun, drink water, and go for a run. Believe me, it's very important. So going for a run and drinking water.